Everything looking good? We good in the shot? We all beautiful? Also, which side do you want? I didn't ask you
I'm
that.
going to stand on this side.
All right, absolutely, yes. This is okay. This is usually my side. This is my
perfect.
preferred side.
Great,
so it's awesome.
look at us. We're already complimenting each other.
Absolutely, I know. It's gonna go on like that throughout the interview.
I can feel it.
Yeah. Well, welcome, y'all. This is The Tonight Show with Jimmy Fallon. Just kidding, it's not. This is Crank It Country. I'm Connor Fersner, and I'm here today cranking it up with Mr. Brandon Stansell. How you doing?
Hi, I'm good. How are you?
I am living the dream, my friend. You having a good time in Nashville?
You know what? It's always a big time here. This is my home. I live out in LA now, but it's always good to come back to Nashville, be back around the, my favorite people and the people.
Oh, stop it. Thank you. You're talking about me, obviously.
Yeah, obviously.
Yes. You were telling me last night you hit up some Mickey's, which is my favorite bar in the world. Tell me about your time.
I'd never been before. It's a great little bar in East Nashville. My good friend Jeff took me over there. It was a big night. I played darts. I'm terrible at darts.
Hey, that's okay.
But, we had a good time.
A for effort, I'm sure.
Yeah, I mean, I was definitely not winning. I wasn't winning any games. That's okay. For sure.
You never go there to win.
It was fun.
You go there for the time.
Right.
Yeah.
That's fun.
And if you come on the right night, you might be able to check. I have seen twice there Brittany Howard of Alabama Shakes at Mickey's.
Okay.
So it's a pretty cool time. You just got to pick the right day.
It seems like a staple. So, and I love East Nashville. So I was
becoming hip. How has it changed since you left for LA?
Well, I lived in East Nashville when I lived here, and I mean, it's like always changing, always growing. It's so cool. Like there's just like a ton of little, new like bars and shops and things popping up everywhere.
Houses, everything.
It's really fun.
How are you liking the transition out to LA?
Well, I've been in LA for about 5 years now. I moved out there mainly because you know this because you went to Belmont as well.
I did go to Belmont. We found that out earlier.
Right, so, to be a songwriter and a singer and go to that school is kind of a daunting thing. Everyone is so talented.
Yeah.
So I had a pretty hard time trying to find my own voice when I went to school there. So I really had to kind of take a step out of Nashville and, take a step away from everyone that does country music to really find my own, my own sound.
Where you fit in the country scene.
Right, and so it wasn't actually until I moved out there that I started songwriting.
Okay.
But it was really helpful because I was pretty much the only one I knew doing country music. So I kind of got to hone and, make music that I knew was 100% me and not
influenced by anyone else in the scene.
Right. So it was a lot of fun.
Own craft.
Yeah, and I mean it's been that's kind of the what propelled me into doing music full time was just really learning how to write well and write my story. So it kind of has kicked off my living on the West Coast. Kicked off my career in country music, which is so funny.
I love that. It's not something you would expect, but that's incredible.
Yeah.
One of my best friends just moved out to LA, and now he's a brand ambassador for a juice company. And so I told him, John, you've been in LA for 2.5 weeks, and you're already a douchebag. So how do you think LA treats people? Does it change you at all?
Well, I always tell people that wherever you live, it depends on the community that you fall into as to how well you actually like the city. And that's true. Yeah, I lived in New York for about 3 years, and it's a great city, but I couldn't find my people there.
Yeah.
So I didn't really like it as much as I wanted to. And then when I moved out to Los Angeles, I just fell into just this wonderful, good group of people that are my family now. So it makes living in a big city feel like home.
You have that song Hometown. Tell me a little bit about that.
Yeah, so Hometown is off the record that I released in October, and we're releasing it as a single in the fall. So we just shot a video for it in February, and really excited to put it out because it is kind of the my story. I grew up in small town Tennessee, and I came out when I was at Belmont, and being LGBTQ and living in the South is a difficult road to travel, especially 10 years ago. So I thought it was important for me to write something where I could tell my story, and that's basically I went through a really tough time in my life, but those kind of troubling times made me who I am, and it's a person that I'm really proud of.
That's
and
as well you should be. You've made
you.
a great life for yourself.
Thank
it seems
you.
To me. Yeah.
Well, I'm enjoying it.
That's good. Yeah, and you're here talking to me. You know?
Yeah.
So that makes me happy. You get to be a part of my life too.
Yeah, but I'm excited to to put it out and to have the world hear it.
As someone who has lived on both the East Coast and the West Coast, In-N-Out or Shake Shack?
Oh, you know what? In-N-Out. I'm an In-N-Out person.
I've yet to have it at any point in my life. I've never really been anywhere it's available, But everyone I hear is always In-N-Out over Steak and Shake.
Well,
or Shake Shack.
It's so funny. When I was living in New York, I walked by a Shake Shack every day, the one right there in Times Square, and I never went to it. Yeah. I didn't go to a Shake Shack until I moved to the West Coast, and they opened up one in West Hollywood, which is kind of crazy. But still, I'll say In-N-Out.
Your Instagram bio says coffee drinker, CrossFitter, and country musician. The big 3 C's.
Right.
You might want to switch those, though. Country music up at the top.
Right.
Let people know who you are.
I just feel like, you end with a bang, right?
Absolutely,
you end with the best.
Absolutely. Save it for last. Savor it,
Yeah. Well, it's usually the way my day goes. I start with
the coffee.
I start with the coffee, and then exactly. And then the rest of my day is music. So
that's the perfect order. It all makes a lot of sense now. Well, you just released the song For You. Tell me a little bit about that.
Yeah, so it just came out this week. I'm really excited about it. It's a fun summer bop.
Yeah,
I guess.
A fun summer bop.
We wanted to write something that felt
I'm so glad you said bops too. I've been trying to get that to catch on a lot lately. It's a greatly underutilized term.
Yeah, well, I just wanted to write something that felt like summer, and this song feels like you are like riding down a lake in an inner tube. Yeah, with a beer. Like that's the kind of vibe.
Beer on the inner tube.
Right.
Obviously,
that's the kind of
vibe.
As
the boat is pulling you.
Right. That's the kind of vibe we were going for, and I think we did it.
I think you hit the nail on the head. It's bright and summery.
I appreciate that.
Windows down for sure.
Yeah, I mean, and we got a lot of good responses yesterday. People that are listening to it seem to like it, so job done.
Check it out, y'all. It's available. It's everywhere. Queer Eye has been getting a big revamp lately, and are you interested in that?
Love that. It's so it's such a great show.
Yeah.
Because it's they're such good people, and they're so great at like what they do individually.
So kind.
Yeah.
I watched the first 2 episodes the other night, like for the first time, and I'm like, oh my gosh, I was crying in my bed.
Yeah, I mean, they just do such a good job of just like putting a mirror up in people's faces and saying, these are the wonderful things about you. We can see them. We want you to see them too. And I think that that's just a really great thing.
Positive thing.
Right now. Yeah. For everybody, right? But it's like, it's nice to get to go home and like watch that on Netflix, right?
So in that realm of seeing the positivity in someone, what can you see about me that I am neglecting or that I should work on bringing out?
Oh my gosh, that's a tough question. You look great, first of all, so I don't know that Jonathan would have much work to do on you.
Oh, stop it.
I think my kind of favorite part of the show is just literally watching how they collectively get to basically
everyone's got their one specialty,
right? But
really
it's almost like this peeling back of the layers of and kind of every single person adds to that just for that whoever they're working with to finally get to see them,
the real them,
yeah,
who they've always been able to be, the full potential.
Yeah, so I really like that.
Well, you should come over sometime and help me fix up my life.
My God,
I think you could do a great job.
Some people are better at that than others. I'm not sure I'm the most qualified, but sure, what the heck.
I think you can do it. I think you've started to know me a little bit. You can bring out my quirks.
Done. We'll give it a shot.
Well, one of your songs off your album is called Man of Steel. So I'm wondering, are you a superhero fan at all? You big superhero? Superman. In particular.
I do like. I am a fan. I'm not like a crazy fan, but I'm a fan. That song is actually I wrote it with my friend Jeff, who was with me at Mickey's yesterday last night.
Gosh,
so
perfect. I can't believe y'all didn't invite me. I'm a little pissed about it.
Well, I didn't know you yesterday, so that would have been crazy.
I guess. I'm usually hanging there anyway. I'm surprised I didn't see you.
But the song we actually wrote was about. It sounds like it's good. It's like this empowering thing, and it's really not. But the song is mainly about like the hardening of the heart and how it can get that way. by being broken so many times.
Yeah.
And, I wrote that song many, many years ago and still loved it enough to put it on the record. But it was kind of in a place during my life where I just felt like I couldn't feel anything. And that was the song that came out of that time.
Damn, well, it is a beautiful song.
Thank
Makes
you.
me happy, and you're a Superman to me.
Well,
just want to let you know that.
Thank you. I'll take that.
You have some social media out there where the fans can find and follow you.
Yeah, I'm everywhere on all the different platforms. BrandonStansell.com will lead you to everywhere that you need to be, but Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, all those fun places. So
all the fun places.
Come find me.
Come find him, hang out, check him out, find and follow him, download the single, download it all. It's all great music. Thank you for hanging out with me today.
Thanks for
been a
having
blast.
me.
I'm gonna give you a hug.
Oh, bring it in. Hi, I'm Brandon Stansell, and you're watching Crank It Country.
Have you just real quick say...
It's like sing every song on your record.
Sing
Go.
every song on your record.